But they're still learning
like religion and all this bullshit would be like a blip. It would just, we would evolve past that in
because
2 seconds.
Because the material existence, which accounts for much of religion, is about this big. All of creation is so massive. So you're right, it is a blip.
But you have to understand the focus. When you walk into a Catholic church, you see a physical body on a cross.
Yes, you do.
The focus of the physical sacrifice, a human sacrifice. When you, and this is why, and we'll get into this, but maybe we'll do another episode or we can do it on this one. I don't care. But the simplest aspect of things, when you look at that, that's a symbol.
Yes.
When you look at a man on a cross, or Jesus, or whoever you want to call it, on a cross, or you look at Mary and she's holding Jesus' lifeless body, when you walk into church, you see these things. We could go right over here. We have a beautiful church here in Santa Fe.
Very nice one.
You can walk in it, beautiful doors, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All of that is based off of like third density, materialistic, humanistic type. The whole premise, all the symbols all around that religion, any Protestant, is all based off of like super limited. Mm-hmm. It's almost gross if you really think about it in a higher spirit. If you think about it if how our spirit was thinking, it'd be like, what the hell?
That's why I pair, just in my own personal life experience, I give large amounts of respect to the Figu community and the creation energy teaching itself, because in a very rational, logical sense, it talks about the things that are of greater importance and always pulls you out of these ideas of things that are temporal, like coffee cups in life.
They're great.
They're great.
It's awesome.
But they don't exist forever.
No, and it's a temporary means to, it's a third density cause and effect.
Right. So
we were talking about that on text, but that coconut water, that coffee, it's just cause and effect.
Right.
It's of no significance. Your spirit doesn't care if you have coffee this morning.
That's right. And so what's nice about this stuff and the community is that they're always dipping back into reminding you of the things that exist forever. Only the shit that's important.
Dipping that toe into the universal stream.
That's right, dude. The eternal,
I love it.
That eternal wellspring. And it's really, really cool. And
people always ask us what we smoke before the podcast. It's like in every comment. I'm like, I don't do like nothing.
I'm not smoking shit.
I mean, I have 0 sugar Mountain Dew. This is really bad for you.
You know what it is?
That's a drug.
Do you know why they ask that?
Because
they're not spending the time to actually pursue thoughts of.
You have coffee. That's about the only drug.
Yeah, of like deep metaphysical nature.
We've never done like weed or anything and had a podcast.
No, and then many people that we haven't, and many people that come to listen to this and say jump into you and I. We've been doing this for years. If you jump into it like right now, you're gonna be like, these guys are high as a kite.
Yeah.
But what you haven't done is you haven't taken the time to learn and assemble a foundation for yourself to get to the point of being like, oh, I understand the nuances of what's going on here. And you and I tried to do as best we can to bring it down to a regular level. So if anyone does jump in right now,
yeah,
something can always be applicable.
You know what's really interesting? YouTube labeled us, because YouTube gives you like tags, labels, and stuff.
What they call us?
Beginners for spirituality.
How cool is that?
That was like a compliment.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
That's a massive compliment.
Yeah. I was like,
we're trying to make it as simple as possible.
Yeah. I was like, this is super cool.
Yeah. And
this is what I want.
What's funny about the church, right? And you talk about these symbols. Symbols are a big deal. There were some presentations on symbols too.
You want to do this in another episode or do this one now?
No, we can just do it right now. Yeah. So symbols are a cool thing. Do you remember that? We did quite a few on Tartle. Remember that?
Oh, we did a shitload.
Yeah. So in the simplest format, let's start with this. If I go into an art museum, okay?
Right. I'm pulling this up. Go ahead.
There's usually people in a very multinational format that are going and also viewing said art, which is famous. Now, for me, when I'm in there, I don't know all the languages these other people speak. It's difficult for me to communicate.